Hello everyone, before I point out the tips on Nightmare Survival, these tips are not overall tips to each all players in the game. This is just my personal tips. I learned them from experience. I learned them from playing the game, and I learned them by watching some of random players or some of the squads that I join in by winning or losing the game. So the first tip will be aware of the incoming waves of the enemies. I see a lot of people are just running around on the first wave on a specific area, but then they're still fighting on the first wave, and then the next they didn't notice that the second wave just come out, and they they were able on the conquer on the area. And once the first wave were done, all of the members were just sprinting on the second wave. They might even save it, but then the third wave come to the third defense, and that's kind of hard because you should always the team should always delegate their members to defend the areas so that none of the defense area will be conquered. And if you lose a defense area, you will lose a 25% of your HP, and the next then with 50% HP, and you will need all your HP in order to survive this nightmare. Next will be learn to play offensively and defensively. It's okay to be aggressive on the waves if you want to fight them outside of the defense area. It's okay with that. But do be careful because most of the enemies are priority are to conquer the defense. Even though you face them in front of you outside of defense, some of the enemies are still running to the defense area, and some people didn't notice that they're just so playing aggressively. If you want to play defensively, it's okay. You want to be on. I actually play more safely defensively. I just stay on the point. I don't I don't kill everyone as fast as I can. I just maintain my longevity on the game. I maintain my survival. I always just kill the most squishy enemy or the most annoying enemy because that's mostly about it. You just need to wait for your teammate to back you up, or you can use some of the what do you call that, the explosive, put that on the defense area, which is a big help. So that's it. You should learn how to play offensively and defensively, and you should know how to fight each and every enemy on the game. Even if it's the easiest fight, even if it's the easiest enemy, the Mongols or the Onis, which is where the Onis is pretty much the hardest for all enemies. Next will be use your ultimate wisely, and you should regain your resolve faster. I see a lot of people are saving the ultimate for crowd control. It's not bad, but if you're not crowd control, like if you're an assassin, even though the good thing about the ultimate of the assassin is that you can choose your enemies. Even with one enemy, you can use your ultimate, especially when when the strong on is. And with the Hachiman's Fury, well, Hachiman's Fury is also good for crowd control. Actually, I think Hachiman's Fury take like 5 hits before the big Oni spear guy can kill it. And while on the Hunter, well, the Hunter is actually more good on crowd control or on the first wave of the enemy because the ultimate of the Hunter can modify to 3 hits to 10 hits. In order to get the 10 hits, I think you need to modify your ultimate to 5 headshots, and then the Hunter charm, where I don't have it yet. I'm still farming it. While on the Ronin, I see a lot of Ronins that doesn't use the ultimate when one or two one or two teammates are injured. Not injured, more like let's say like 25% HP or 50% HP. Always use your ultimate when someone is almost injured or getting nearly down, because because there are some people that, even me, if you're in a low HP, you don't fight the enemies. I mean, you just keep dodging and dodging. But if you're in a full health or in a half health, you have more confidence. That's why you should always heal your teammates. That's what I do when I play Ronin. When I see my teammates are 75% below HP, even if it's one, if it is far away from me, I always use my healing. So that if we get comboed, it's okay. You will heal. You will heal your HP back, even for a second. Next will be use your ability or ghost weapon in order for you to survive or to revive your teammates. Uh, if you're a samurai, your ability is the siphon health, right? It's a good way to, if you're like no HP or 10% or below 25% HP, then use it. Just don't. It's up to you if you want to attack the. Just attack the squishiest one and then just remain healing and be careful. Or if you don't have the ability, you can use your smoke bomb. I think smoke bomb is the best, one of the best ghost weapon in this game, because when you trigger the ghost bomb, enemies cannot see you. Enemies will not kill you until the time of the smoke. And I actually do that because when I am almost gonna get down, I'm just gonna smoke bomb and then just relax and choose whoever enemy I'm gonna attack to. Next, if you're assassin, well, basically you can just vanish. You can even vanish then revive someone. That's one of the best thing about assassin, is that you can just vanish every moment, especially when you have a build where you have a cooldown reduction. If you're an assassin, I mean, sorry, if you're a hunter, I think the ability that has a good survivability is the flash bomb. Not flash bomb. Well, it's basically flash bomb but with arrows. So yeah, flash bomb can stun your enemies, and that's actually a good one if you think you're in a tight spot where most of your enemies are about to kill you in one hit, or in a endangered place. Use your flash bomb in order for you to survive, or use a flash bomb near to your teammates that is down in order to revive them. If you're a Ronin, well, Ronin survive longer than every classes, so I don't think I need to point it out. You have your healing incense, you have your healing ultimate. I also use my dog with a healing power. I even use my, what do you call this? The smoke bomb. So yeah, don't always depend on the Ronin's ultimate, because Ronin is also busy. Ronin also needs to regain her resolve. Not Ronin doesn't have unlimited ultimate. I see a lot of people are so dependent on Ronin. And last tip will be the first thing that I said earlier, is to learn from your mistakes. Not just from your mistakes, but also from your winnings. That's how you play the game. That's how you learn. That's how you be the better. In every single day, in every single moment of your life, you learn from your mistakes, learn from your experience. Even though if you win, there are some specific moments that you can learn from it. If you lose, don't rage quit, don't be salty. It's a part of gaming, it's a part of life. Just learn from it. There are a lot of easy ways to chase the enemies. There are a lot of easy ways to kill the enemies. There are a lot of ways to survive. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you think if you have your own tips, feel free to share your tips in the comments below. If you don't agree, it's okay with me. If you agree, that would be cool. And thanks for watching, and have a nice day.